Following likely his biggest controversy in his entire career, Kanye West has slowly but surely been easing himself back into the public eye this year. From working on new clothes with a private Yeezy Season 10 fashion show, to getting remarried and even allegedly working hard on some new music, Ye has truly been grinding during this silent period. Like I said, his words and actions from late last year make up what is likely the biggest controversy in Kanye's career, which is saying something. But one thing Ye always does when he says some stupid shit is turn that heat and public scrutiny into motivation. Back in 2010, when he interrupted Taylor Swift, Kanye would receive hate from just about every single major media outlet and even get some death threats from fans. Following that infamous VMA moment, Kanye would escape the limelight, camp out in Hawaii, and create what is widely regarded as one of the greatest hip-hop albums of all time in My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. While we all can't wait to hear what Kanye's been recording in these past few months, really, we don't know much about his musical aspirations in the future other than the fact that he's been in the studio and he's been working on some tracks. However, his actions, as well as hints from collaborators in Ye's inner circle, may help us understand some info about whatever project Kanye will eventually release. So, as Kanye West prepares for a monumental career comeback, this is the Ye 2023 update. In late 2022 and early 2023, reports were that Kanye had gone missing. If you click past the clickbait though, you would see that this was coming from his lawyers who simply could not reach him. Obviously Kanye, he was fine. He was said to be in a very creative mood at the start of this year. And remember, he was in the studio in December of 2022, where he released that Someday We'll All Be Free track. So this was pretty good news. Further adding to the concept of Kanye being in the mood creatively in the studio working on some new tracks was on the 13th of January, when Rugo would post a screenshot of messages between himself and Ye, where Kanye was saying he'll be back early next year, I'm thinking 2023, and wanted to link up with him. The two collaborated previously on Donda, when Ruga had a feature on the track I'm Not Okay, and also the GD anthem would be played in Chicago at that third listening party. Ruga also said a few years back, I think it was like a year or two, that Kanye had a feature on a GD anthem remix. That was never released, but I don't know, maybe one day. Following this, the next big headline about Kanye was that bro got married. I don't really get into the relationship shit on this channel. Like, when he was with Kim, if it was like big news, like regarding him and the kids, and it was like getting into the music lyrically, I'd mention it, but like, I hope bro's happy. I don't know. The new wife's name is Bianca Censori, and God bless him. Following this, there would be a pretty legendary string of Kanye having run-ins with the paparazzi, which I thought was a thing of the past, but for some reason they started really dogging on him after the whole controversial shit in 2022. The paparazzi has been on Kanye like crazy, like really harassing him, especially during this silent period where he's not saying anything. It's very interesting. But one of the greatest moments from all of this would be when Kanye took this total Karen's phone and just whipped it. Play the clip. Play it. I love this video.
Y'all ain't gonna run up on me like that. If I say stop,
I wasn't running.
If I say it ain't running,
I wasn't
stop with
running.
your cameras.
I know, but
Stop with
Kanye,
your
you're a
cameras.
celebrity.
I love that video. It's just so freaking iconic. We would soon learn that the Yeezy shades were supposed to drop alongside Always in fall of 2022. Obviously, Always was previewed at that Yeezy Season 9 fashion show where all the controversial shit really began, and the Yeezy shades were teased all throughout the summer of 2022. They're supposed to drop as a combo, but of course, Kanye fans, we can't have nice things. We don't get anything. Music doesn't release. Even the fashion shit doesn't release at this point, and Kanye just says a bunch of crap that we get a bunch of fucking heat for, and then all the people in our lives are like, oh, your boy Kanye did this and did that. It's a terrible life we live. But although we lost a potential project with all the cool-ass James Blake collaborations and even some accessories like the shades and other fashion designs, obviously, we will get some good news, as apparently in early 2023 it would be reported that Kanye was finally done with the whole Ye 2024 shit. Nick Fuentes' goofy ass was sent home, Kanye's no longer focused on being the president anymore, and finally he's working on music. Let's go. In early March, it would even be reported by Kanye's ex-wife, Kim Kardashian, that Kanye was doing good following all the controversies. He was just kind of keeping to himself out of the limelight and working on a new album. It is also in early March, March 5th to be exact, that Kanye would return to Instagram. His first post back would just be some cryptic, I think like Yeezy season fashion shit, but his post on the 25th of March would be the important one. Kanye obviously said a lot of anti-Semitic, incorrect, and hurtful shit back in December of 2022, and I covered that in a previous video if you want to see that. But on this post here, he would apologize and retract those statements. Posting a picture of the movie poster for 21 Jump Street, Kanye would say, "No one should take anger against one or two individuals and transform that into hatred towards millions of innocent people." Obviously, this was done in a very Kanye way, which is pretty goofy. And I was, obviously I have no problem denouncing the shit Kanye said. I thought it was really fucked up and stupid and honestly pretty irresponsible to do when you are that famous and have such a big following. And honestly, Kanye's actions and comments in December of 2022 have made this sector of the Kanye community, and it's a small one, but they're very fucking loud, who are very ignorant and very rude, and honestly have made the community a lot less fun. I'm sure they'll be in the comment section of this video saying some rude ass shit about me because I'm not riding Kanye's dick throughout this entire video. So to all of you, I say, go fuck yourself. But regarding the post, obviously could have done a lot more and a lot better than a Instagram post, but what are you gonna do? Thank God for Jonah Hill. And objectively, this whole fucking post here it's hilarious. Kanye will post a few more times on Instagram, most of them without any text or anything before finally deactivating. We'll get into that in a second, but really this is a silent period in his career, and you understand why that is beneficial, especially from a PR standpoint. We would get a lot of music news though, not directly from him, but artist Chris Styles, who I'm not personally familiar with, but he would post a screenshot of Ye reaching out to him over text trying to collaborate in early April. And also Fabio Foreign would share a snippet of a track between himself and Ye that would soon release, and we will get into this masterpiece of a song very soon. And again, adding on to that concept of Kanye kind of stepping away from the center of attention in the press and such, he would be quoted to say in mid-April that he just is living his life and he wants to be left alone hanging around with his new wife and the kids, which is a concept that obviously the paparazzi fails to understand as well as respect, as those run-ins with them would continue and really continued all the way up until the date of this filming in June. On the 18th of April, this is where Kanye would post a screenshot of the deactivation page on Instagram, and in between the time of the post and him actually deactivating though, a collaborator in Nate Day would actually comment on the post saying album mode. Now, Nate Day isn't some clout chaser, like he's definitely someone who's in Kanye's circle, so this is good news. But at the same time, like, we got the Kim K report and everything, but I will believe it at least when Kanye starts teasing it. Like, I don't know, I have so much PTSD from various eras at this point. Speaking of stuff that has a very slim chance of actually happening, a few days after Kanye deactivates, Malik Yusuf would post on Insta saying that good music was returning. He had just talked to Kanye and it was coming back. And while that would be great, I think good music was honestly a really missed opportunity. Again, I'll believe it when I see it. On the 19th of April, Kanye would make his first legit appearance returning to the public eye with wife Bianca at the Fear of God Essentials runway show. And I say legit appearance because this wasn't like a situation of the paparazzi stalking them or anything. Like Bianca got the dope outfits on, it's legit. The best part about this was seeing Kanye jam out to all his old tracks, specifically the fucking video where he's going crazy to Blood on the Leaves is like one of my favorites. But it's not very long after this appearance that Kanye would begin a casting call for new Yeezy models. On the 27th and 28th of April, these model castings would be held as bald-headed models posed in new Yeezy attire with Yeezus and even some unreleased Kanye material being played. And this is really the first sign of Kanye really like getting back into the swing of things, not just chilling out with his family anymore or Bianca. Like, he's for real back to work, fashion shit. And soon it would be reported on the 3rd of May that Kanye would purchase a new location, a Yeezy store on Melrose in Los Angeles. In that building, Ye would seemingly host a private Yeezy Season 10 fashion event with really dope visuals and cryptic imagery. One of my pet peeves has to be these people who see like dope visuals like this, or even I don't like this as much as I like the Donda listening parties. I remember they did it too, and it's always on TikTok. They even did it to some Travis Scott merch back in 2021, and they're always on TikTok, and they see something like this and they go, he's a Satanist. This is some evil shit, man. Like, stop. Number one, you're very ill-informed. Do some fucking research. And number two, just stop. All you're doing is limiting creativity in art. It is, I don't know, it drives me nuts. Anyway, Ye is doing a lot of Yeezy work, but also he's being seen with people like Sci-Hi the Prince, which is great because we know he's likely working on some music. And it's around this time that we're seeing Kanye with people like 88 Keys that The Sun reports that Kanye is planning a major career comeback. Kanye, believe it. Can we not? Can we stop with this? Like, no, this is not working. Modern journalism needs a fucking refresh. This is not it, bruh. Like, this is not hitting the way you think it is. But essentially, this article is saying that the Yeezy building bought is being used as a headquarters for the company, and Kanye has been hosting parties and such there. Finally, we get to talk about, the time is here to talk about the hit of the summer, the song of the decade, the song, some people are saying, the greatest song of all time. Concussion releases. Fabio Foreign put out a surprise EP, and one of the tracks on it featured Kanye, had a Ye feature, and it was very unfinished. This is, of course, the song I alluded to earlier that was teased by Fabio, and yeah, obviously Kanye's verse very unfinished, and the song was mixed terribly. Very weird decision to put this out, honestly. Anyway, Kanye would have a birthday party in early June where we would see his daughter North filming a video of Ye, and it is a music video for Off the Grid. Now, Kanye is notorious for having a bunch of unreleased music videos. I even did a video on it previously, but something about North filming this, I don't know, man. Maybe it will see the light of day. North is the entire reason that Donda in 2021 was released completely censored. She has a lot of pull in Kanye's creative realm, so we may actually get an Off the Grid music video. Definitely a higher chance than like a traditional Kanye film music video, but who knows? We probably won't. Either way, I need North to link up with Playboi Carti, man. I need that connection right there. Recently, in mid-June, Kanye was seen in Japan with the new wife Bianca, with North, fucking around, visiting Hello Kitty and everything, having a good time. But really, that catches us up here. On June 21st, news would hit on Yeezy Cord that Kanye was finishing up a lot of old ideas and things were wrapping up, and he was going to be releasing a single soon, which that right there is a red flag. Kanye hasn't released a legitimate single. Like, he released Hurricane in the Life of the Party for promo, but he hasn't released like a single to tease fans for an upcoming album that was coming soon in so long. But we do know that he is working on music. He has throughout the whole entire year, so something may be there to that. I think definitely Kanye could be coming out of hiding soon, dropping some shit. But I think what's important here for the most part is to look at the pattern of Kanye's career with controversy. The cycle pretty much goes like this. Kanye says something dumb or does something stupid, gets himself wrapped up in all his controversy, goes dark for a few months, has a pretty much a period of silence, and then he comes back into the public eye with some new music, some listening parties, etc., and everyone loves him again. So for following that pattern, a return to the limelight, as well as some new music, is likely coming soon. We know Kanye's been hard at work with the fashion, with the Yeezy castings for the new models, as well as the acquisition of the new headquarters. He's reportedly been working on new music since January of this year, hell, even December of 2022. And right before leaving Japan, he said those new, like, weird shoe sock things he's been wearing allegedly are coming soon. Which, I mean, that word has absolutely no validity to us Kanye fans anymore, but still, it means something, right? I gotta be honest, I'm not really fucking with Kanye's fits as of late. You know, like, with the thick-ass shoulder pads and, like, the skin-tight pants, it just kind of looks goofy for my taste. But I do hope, because of that, you know, fashion shit's cool and everything, I need some new music, man. But Digital Nas has been in the Yeezy headquarters recently, doing live streams and everything and posting from there. And it is in one of these live streams that a whiteboard can be seen with a potential track list. It looks like there's tracks named. You know, obviously we can't make out any of the track titles or anything, but maybe it's a sign. Additionally, sound engineer Urko, who mixed Donda back in 2021, posted about being with Ye just under a week ago. And with Urko working with Kanye previously on the music side of things, him being with Ye pretty much proves that Kanye has at least been in the studio and may even have shit done to the point of being mixed. As polarizing and controversial as Kanye is, his best way of communication, something that no one can ever take away from him, is his music. When it comes down to it, the people who hate Kanye will always hate Kanye. But support from his longtime fans who understand and appreciate him as a flawed yet honest artist is still present despite his words last year. And with a lot of work in many fields seemingly being done in private, it seems that a return to the public eye is imminent for Kanye. They say that silence speaks volumes. And as a longtime fan, I'm sure Ye has a lot to say.